first of all, do you guys have any questions about getting listings? Do you have any questions?
Well, how do you get listings? I knock on doors.
That's the best way. Especially, I know you've been getting a lot of good listings that are selling right away, which is fantastic. A sold sign is our best advertisement, and Debbie can tell you that it gets your foot in the door probably first before anybody else. Knocking. What's another way you can get listings?
I go around to my past clients and I pass out calendars every year and visit in person. And
That's
then
great.
usually I get a referral. They tell me like what's going on in the neighborhood, who's going to sell.
That's exactly right. And you consistently do that too. You do it once or twice a year?
Twice a year.
Yeah, that's really good. And what is there any other sources that we can get?
I
can always do mail outs.
Mail outs are good. Yeah, door knocking is the best way because it's but then the other way is calling. That's probably the most efficient. You get to more people sooner. You know, we have the for sale by owners, which are in different sources, you know, Craigslist, and also the multiple expireds. I'm just looking online here now. Today there's, I do throughout the Puget Sound. There's 37 expireds today. And there's a couple of them. I always look first, you know, Snohomish County. Then I go out from there. There's one, I just had a house sell up in Granite Falls, and here's one pretty close to that one. So I'll call that one tonight or today. And it just in the most important thing in any prospecting, you know, Debbie, like you said, you know, you do it twice a year. And when do you door knock around? After you get a listing, or just on a Saturday or anything like that, or particular?
Oh, I door knock more because I do a lot of manufactured homes. So some days when I don't have anything going on, I'll just go and park my car and knock on doors and introduce myself like, hey, I'm Debbie, I'm the real estate lady. And then they'll come out and they'll start talking. I did that one day. I hit 5 and I got 2 listings and they just closed on Friday.
That's excellent. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, you're getting listings and you get other business from that too. And, you know, there's also estate attorneys,
well, that's good.
Bankruptcy attorneys. Those take a little bit more time generally, but as long as you're prospecting, and anybody and everybody you know, that's really, you know, we all have family. There's family, friends, stuff like that, but they should all know that you're in the real estate business. Who else is online?
We also have Rochelle here, and then Janice. Janice is our newest agent, so she hasn't done anything yet. She will, but Rochelle is also here.
Well, welcome, Janice. And how long you been in the business?
I just got my license last Monday.
Oh, good. Well, I would advise you to start calling. do you have any relatives in the area or?
No, I don't have family.
Okay. Do you have any friends in the area or?
I mean, I have a list of my contacts that I'm gonna send out an announcement to, but that's about all I've got, right? As far as
That's
people I
good.
know.
That's good. Yeah. If you got that, and I'd probably just follow up. Yeah, you could call them first and then send them a card, or you should contact them. It takes about 5 or 6 times before you get any kind of business when you contact.
Right,
And you can just, the multiple has expired listings. I just, and everybody in Champions Real Estate called the expired listings. That doesn't matter, because what happens is it shows that we're working, and people say, okay, I'll just hire you guys because you guys are working. And so there's everybody. The rule of thumb is if you have an appointment, if Debbie has an appointment with somebody, I just say, no, she's a good agent and hire her. That's the rule of thumb there. But the most important thing as a real estate salesperson or any salesperson is your prospecting. And your prospecting is the most important thing. And I'm only right now, Debbie's got some listings and she's going to get paid here in a week or two or a month. I'm only as good as my prospecting today as a salesperson, because that'll determine my income for the next couple months. So, yeah, I would start just go to the multiple. If you go to the multiple listing service, can you guys open the MLS and go to search listings? Go to search. I just go to the cross properties general, and I go to expireds. I just go today's date, one day. That shows 37. Then I go to cancels too, because I've gotten paid on a number of really good cancel listings too. They're a little bit more tough, but you gotta just learn how to talk. Chris, are you still on the line? No, but there's but yeah, just go to I'd go to the expires first, but there's 37 right now. And I just go to them and just start calling them. And just introduce yourself. And just introduce yourself and say, I just asked you, do you need any help? That's the simplest way to do it. And you're gonna get a lot of rejection, but that's okay. It's getting closer to getting a yes. Debbie's getting a lot of listings, so she's probably getting a lot of rejection too. But there. You guys still hear me? Hello. Hello.
Yes, we
I
can hear you.
We can hear you. We just have you muted because I'm in the office.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm yeah, just a kind of an introduction on how to get listings. But Debbie's a great example of how to get listings. She's working, right?
Mhm.
So it's not a mystery, right, Debbie?
Oh,
Even if-
sometimes it
even-
is.
Well, that's the fun part, right? If it was easy, then it's a different story, right?
Right.
So, but yeah, I hope that helps a little bit in the introduction. Is there any other questions, maybe? Okay. Well, I'm gonna make a couple calls if that's okay. You're well, he's listed. So um, I'm gonna make a call to can you see me, hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Rose. It's Bill Bickle from Champions Real Estate. I just want to know if your farm is still for sale in Kirkland Road. Please give me a call when you get a chance. Bill Bickle, 206-550-9989. Thank you. I'll call another one. You gotta just keep calling. And,
Bill, do they call you back, or do people call back, or do they just look at
probably
you like?
about 1 in 20, but see what I do. I usually try to call, and this is the one I've learned, you got to write your time, your prospecting time you're going to do. Usually I like to call in the morning from about 8 to about 10:30. And then I'll, people I don't get a hold of, they don't call me back. I'll call them back at night. You know, between the state of Washington, you can call 8 in the morning till 9 at night, unless you have permission from the seller to get a hold of them. So I always try, especially if it's something I'm really interested in. Here's one here in Snohomish that I've been trying to get a hold of this for a couple days. And I'm gonna call this again. Yeah, the main thing is introduce yourself, and then just who you work for, and just keep calling. That's really the most important thing. And if you don't like to call, you have to prospect in some way, like Debbie Dornox. That's excellent. That's the number one way. We used to have tapes or CDs from Tommy Hopkins. Tommy Hopkins, I listened to his cassettes at the time, are the best trainers, period, that I've ran into. And he talks about it. And I listened to those all the time for 3 years. And his language became my language. But he talks about your work. That's all you do, you work. And, you know, there's other things in life, obviously, but if you prospect in any form, you got to write it down, be consistent with it. Because most people start prospecting, they'll do it for a week or two, and then they don't see any results. But that's when the results start coming. You use about 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, here's another one here I'm gonna call. The main thing is you just got to call, you know. It was Tommy Hopkins. He's a really good trainer. I think his son is running the business now. Might be his grandson. Hi, good morning, Cynthia. Yeah, this is Bill Bickle from Champions Real Estate here in Snohomish County. And is your property still for sale on Beach Drive in Snohomish? I noticed that. Listing has expired. Are you going to renew with the same agent? Okay, are you can change the price at all, do you think? What price you at now? Okay, yeah, I noticed that expired, but you're going to renew with him with a new price? Okay, well, thank you for your time and you have a great day. Okay. Thank you, bye. You guys still there?
Yeah, was that the one on Beach Drive in Snohomish?
Yeah,
On
it's
the river?
yeah, it's a nice, it's good looking listing, you know, it needs some, probably needs, I don't know what it needs, but the main thing is I gotta know, so we go on to the next one. You know, I don't take it personal, you
Right,
know, I don't have time for that, you know,
right.
and, you know, I know the other agent too, by the way, but he doesn't work for our company. He did, but not anymore. I usually don't call on other agents' listings in our company. In fact, I don't do that. So it's one of the things. Yeah, this is kind of just an introduction. Here's another one. But is there any other questions maybe? There we go. Is there any other questions maybe? You you guys want to make some calls?
Not really, not right now.
Okay. Well, we can set up a time where it's a little bit easier if we meet in the office sometimes and you start hearing me getting rejected.
Yeah.
You say, well, that's not that bad, you know, because this is you know, this is part of the business. So, but yeah. Well, thank you. And any other questions, you can always call me. So, you know, Debbie's doing a great job. That's, you know, you find a niche and just keep going. So, but well, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
Bill,
Thank
bye.
you.